It's the second leading cause of death in the U.S. We're talking about colon cancer. Did you guys know that? We actually have a fun family event that will help educate and raise funds for colon cancer research. Take a look.
This is the Colon Cancer Coalition's Get Your Rear in Gear 5K, and it will be held on September 22nd at Cornerstone Park. Opening ceremonies are at 8:30. You don't have to be a runner, you can be a walker, like I am, and walk the race. People are forming race teams, and the race teams usually have their own theme. We had a team last year that wore all tutus. Even the men in the group had tutus on, so that was a lot of fun.
It's the second deadliest cancer behind lung cancer, and we are losing people at an alarming rate to colorectal cancer, and yet it is the most preventable cancer if caught early. Unfortunately, most people are getting in and getting screened when they have about, in stage 4, and they have about 9% survival rates, yet about 95% if they get in at stage 1 and 2 when symptoms are presenting.
Well, personally, both of my parents died of colon cancer, so this event means a lot to me. I've also been screened and was diagnosed with polyps, which eventually could turn into tumors. And my 23-year-old daughter has also been screened and has been diagnosed with polyps.
A polyp is, so you have your colon wall, and it's basically a red flag, a bump, if you will, that says, hey, doctor, as you're screening me, this will turn into cancer, this could turn into cancer. So once they snip it out, you could be cancer-free without ever having to go through anything else in terms of treatment, surgery, things like that. We have to be comfortable talking about the most uncomfortable part of our bodies, and bringing it up in everyday conversation and talking to our families. Are we at greater risk? Is there a family history? Have your parents been screened? Have there been polyps found? That puts you at a greater risk.
We find a higher prevalence in the age group of men and women alike over 50 years old, but now we're finding that younger adults are experiencing issues with colon cancer, and so we want to promote, if anyone has symptoms or just isn't feeling right, that they talk to their provider about getting screened for colon cancer.
So Southwest Medical is really approached us and said we want to make a difference in our community. Nevada as a whole has the lowest screening rates for colorectal cancer across the country. So they said we want to make a difference, we want to raise funds, we really want to get people that don't have access, money for screening and don't know about the messaging that they're, supposed to get screened, and really get them in there and do that. They have been a fabulous partner.
Southwest Medical's been part of the Las Vegas Valley for 45 years, and we know that a healthy patient begins with a healthy community, and that's why this event is so important to us. We would love everyone to sign up for the race, and if you don't want to walk or run, we would be happy to have you volunteer. We have lots of things that can be done at the race for volunteers, like handing out water, handing out bananas, and we would appreciate any volunteers that we can get. Get your rear in gear.
There are more than 30 Southwest Medical Associates locations in Southern Nevada. Give them a call at 702-877-5199. And to get more information on the Get Your Rear in Gear 5K, visit coloncancercoalition.org/Las Vegas. And thanks again to Southwest Medical Associates for being one of our Community Pride partners. And actually, I'll be hosting the walk on the 22nd of September, so be sure and come out and say hello. And